Welcome back to another edition of Easy Eats for Everyone. I'm Chef Stephanie, your culinary arts manager, and today we're going to be making some spinach and artichoke dip. Before we get started, make sure to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, pull your hair up, and if you can't social distance, wear a mask. The ingredients we'll be needing for today is 4 to 5 cups of fresh spinach, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 2 cups of either shredded mozzarella or Monterey Jack cheese, 1 cup of parmesan, 1/4 cup of sour cream, 8 ounces of cream cheese softened, 2 tablespoons of butter, 15 ounces of artichoke hearts, a little bit of onion powder, and some salt and pepper for seasoning. For your utensils, you're going to need a deep skillet, a spatula, measuring spoons and measuring cups, and then a 9x13 baking dish. To get started, we're going to saute our spinach over a medium heat until it wilts. So we're going to go ahead and throw our butter in there, turn on our stove to about a medium heat, and we're going to let that melt. In the meantime, we're also going to measure out our garlic. So 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. And we're going to go ahead and toss all of our spinach in here. It's going to look like a lot right now, but once it starts to cook and wilt, it kind of shrivels up a little bit and gets smaller in size, so it'll fit perfectly in the pan. So we're going to let this cook for a little bit until it wilts, and we'll see you in a second. While our spinach is cooking, we're going to get the rest of our ingredients ready. So we're going to go ahead and take our 15 ounces of artichokes. Make sure they're drained if you get them out of the can. We don't want any of that liquid. And I just kind of broke them up with my hands to make them into some smaller pieces. So we're going to put all of our artichokes in there. We are going to put our 8 ounces of cream cheese, softened, right in there as well. We're only going to do half of our cheese, so a half a cup of the parmesan and 1 cup from your either mozzarella or Monterey Jack. And then we're going to put in all of the sour cream. And we're going to season it right here. I just do a couple pinches. I don't have any specific measurements, but I just do about 2 pinches of the onion powder and about 2 pinches of the salt and pepper just to give it a little more flavor. And we're going to go ahead and mix this up until everything is combined. Fully cooked our spinach. This is what it's going to look like. So you can see we had a lot in the pot before, but once it cooks down and wilts, it gets much, much, much smaller. And this is what it should look like when it's done. I went ahead and mixed all of our artichoke mixture together, and this is what it is going to look like. Once all of that is mixed and your spinach is done, you can go ahead and put the spinach into your artichoke mixture. Also, if you haven't already, you should preheat the oven to 350 degrees because we're going to be putting this in the baking dish and baking it. So once your spinach is in there with the artichoke mixture, you're just going to go ahead and stir it until everything is combined. And once everything is all mixed together here, we're going to spread it evenly into our 9x13 baking dish. And go ahead and just spread it out until everything is totally covering this dish. Once you've spread your dip evenly in your baking dish, you're going to go ahead and sprinkle the remaining of your cheeses on the top. So you should have half a cup of your Parmesan cheese left, and you're just going to go ahead and sprinkle that right on top. And you should have 1 cup left of either your Monterey Jack or mozzarella. And you could totally feel free to mix those two together if you want a little bit more flavor. Make sure every corner gets that cheese. You want it all over the whole thing. And once you've sprinkled all this cheese on top, you're going to go ahead and put this in your oven, which is preheated to 350 degrees. And we are going to bake it for at least 25 minutes. If you see that your cheese isn't really melted as much as you want it to be, you can go ahead and turn your oven up to broil. once the 25 minutes is up, and that's going to help to crisp up the cheese on top real nice. So we're going to go ahead and put this in for 25 minutes. We'll see you in a few. All right, our 25-minute timer is up. I went ahead and broiled this for just about 2 to 3 minutes underneath the broiler, just to make sure that cheese is nice and melty and crispy. You can take a spatula to serve it, and serve it with either chips, crackers, or any veggies that you would like, and enjoy. Thank you for watching another edition of Easy Eats for Everyone, where cooking should be easy and fun for everyone. We'll see you next time.